Something is about to slip away from you, and if you don't stay alert right now, you may lose everything. Listen carefully, because this is not a coincidence. You didn't just click on this video randomly. You didn't just scroll and land here by chance. God brought you here for a reason. Right now, in this exact moment, something is shifting in your life. And if you're not paying attention, you could miss it completely. There's a window, a small, fragile moment that is opening for you, and most people. They won't even notice it. They'll be distracted. They'll be tired. They'll tell themselves, "I'll deal with it later." But you're different. You've been feeling it, haven't you? That quiet tension in your spirit. That unexplainable feeling. That something important is about to happen, but you can't quite see it yet. This is your warning. Because what's coming isn't loud. It's not obvious. It won't knock on your door and announce itself. It will come quietly, subtly. And if your spirit isn't alert, it will pass you by, like it was never meant for you at all. And here's the truth that most people don't want to hear. Being chosen doesn't mean everything will be handed to you. It means you will be tested. It means moments like this, moments where your awareness, your obedience, and your attention are being weighed, will determine everything. You are so close right now, closer than you've ever been. But being close is dangerous, because it's exactly where distractions increase. It's exactly where doubt creeps in. It's exactly where people start to relax, when they should be watching more carefully than ever before. Don't ignore this. There are signs around you that you've been overlooking. Little nudges, quiet whispers, situations that didn't make sense at first, but keep repeating themselves. That's not random. That's not luck. That's God trying to get your attention. But if you keep brushing it off, if you keep telling yourself, it's nothing, you could miss the very thing you've been praying for. Think about that. All those nights you asked for change. All those moments you begged for a breakthrough. What if the answer is already unfolding, but you're too distracted to recognize it? This is where everything shifts, because at this level, at this moment, it's not about effort anymore. It's about awareness. It's about whether you're spiritually awake enough to catch what's being placed right in front of you. And I need you to understand something deeply. Not everyone gets this close. Not everyone reaches this point where everything is aligning, where something big is about to happen. But you did, and that's why the pressure feels different. That's why things feel intense. That's why your spirit feels restless. Because something is at stake. You're not being paranoid. You're not overthinking. That feeling in your chest, sense that, I need to pay attention right now, that is real. That is your spirit recognizing that this moment matters more than you realize. Don't let comfort distract you. Don't let fear silence you. Don't let routine blind you. Because missing this doesn't look dramatic at first. It looks small, it looks like hesitation, it looks like ignoring a thought, it looks like delaying a decision, and then suddenly it's gone. And you're left wondering what happened, why things didn't change, why everything felt so close but never came together. That's why you need to stay alert right now. This message is your wake-up call. This is your reminder that something is moving in your life, even if you can't fully see it yet. And if you lock in, if you sharpen your awareness, if you stop ignoring what your spirit has been trying to tell you, everything could change. You're closer than you think. But what's coming next will reveal why this moment is so critical. The signs have been in front of you, but you may have been too distracted to see them. Be honest with yourself for a moment. How many times recently have you felt that quiet pull inside you, telling you to slow down, to pay attention, to notice something, and you ignored it? Not because you wanted to, but because life felt too loud, too busy, too overwhelming. The notifications, the conversations, the responsibilities, they've been pulling your focus in every direction, except the one that actually matters. And that's how it happens. Not with some big, obvious mistake, but with small moments of distraction. A delay here, a hesitation there, a decision you put off because it can wait. But what if it can't? What if those little delays are slowly pushing you further away from something that was meant for you? You felt it, haven't you? That strange sense that something isn't quite right. That feeling that you're supposed to be paying attention to something deeper, but you keep brushing it off. You keep telling yourself you'll figure it out later. But later keeps getting further and further away. And now you're standing in a moment where everything feels close, yet unclear. That's not random. That's the tension of being near something important, but not fully locked in. Because when something significant is about to happen in your life, it doesn't always come with clarity. Sometimes it comes with confusion. Sometimes it comes with distractions that seem harmless on the surface, but are actually pulling you away from what matters most. Think about the patterns in your life lately. Have you been more distracted than usual? More tired? More mentally scattered? Have you found yourself procrastinating on things that deep down you know are important? Have you been ignoring that inner voice that keeps nudging you in a certain direction? That's not just coincidence. That's the moment, right before something shifts. And this is where most people lose it. They don't lose it because they're not capable. They don't lose it because they weren't chosen. They lose it because they weren't paying attention when it mattered most. They let distractions win. They let fear delay them. They let doubt convince them that what they're feeling isn't real. And by the time they realize it, the opportunity has already passed. Don't let that be you, because right now something is trying to get through to you. Not loudly, not aggressively, but persistently, quietly, repeatedly. It's in the thoughts you keep having but dismiss. It's in the ideas that come to you but feel too small or too random to matter. It's in the moments where everything goes silent for a second, and you feel like you're supposed to notice something, but you look away. Why? Why do you keep ignoring it? Is it fear? Is it doubt? Or is it the comfort of staying exactly where you are, even though something inside you knows you're meant for more? Because here's the truth. Ignoring your intuition doesn't make the moment go away. It just makes you less aware of it. And awareness is everything right now. This isn't the time to be on autopilot. This isn't the time to move through your days without intention. Because what's at stake isn't just another opportunity. It's something that could change the direction of your life completely. But it requires your attention. It requires you to wake up, to notice the patterns, to stop dismissing the things that keep showing up in your life again and again. Because those repetitions, they're not random, they're signals. Signals that you're close. Signals that something is trying to align. Signals that this moment, right now, is more important than it seems. And yet, you're still at risk of missing it. Not because you're incapable, but because you're distracted. Not because it's hidden, but because you're not fully present. So this is your moment to shift, to stop scrolling past your own life, to stop delaying what you already feel in your spirit, to stop ignoring the quiet voice that keeps trying to guide you. Because if you don't, if you keep pushing it aside, if you keep telling yourself, I'll deal with it later, later might not come the way you expect. And the truth is, what you're about to miss is bigger than anything you've ever imagined. This isn't happening by accident. You are being tested right now. You need to understand that what you're feeling, the confusion, the pressure, the silence, it's not random chaos. It's not your life falling apart. It's not you losing your way. It's a test, a very specific, intentional moment where everything around you feels uncertain because something within you is being measured. God tests before the breakthrough, always, but the test never looks the way you expect it to. It doesn't come with clear instructions. It doesn't come with reassurance. Instead, it comes disguised as discomfort, as waiting, as not knowing what to do next. And in that space, your response reveals everything. Right now, you're in that space. You've been asking for clarity, but all you've received is silence. You've been hoping for direction, but everything feels delayed. Doors that you thought would open have stayed shut. Plans that you thought would move forward have slowed down. And deep inside, you've been wondering, why is this happening to me now, when I'm so close? That question right there is part of the test, because when you're close to something meaningful, the pressure increases. The uncertainty grows, and the silence becomes louder than ever before. Not because you're being abandoned, but because you're being observed. How do you act when things don't make sense? How do you respond when nothing is clear? Do you stay alert, or do you drift into distraction? Do you trust what you feel deep inside, or do you let doubt take control? This moment you're in, it's not just about what happens next. It's about who you become while you're waiting for it. That's what makes it so important. Because tests aren't about perfection. They're about awareness. They're about whether you can stay grounded, focused, and spiritually awake, even when everything around you feels uncertain. And right now, you're being pushed to that edge. You might feel tired, mentally drained, even a little disconnected, like you're trying to figure something out but can't quite reach it. That's not weakness. That's the weight of the moment you're in. Because something is being prepared for you, but you're also being prepared for it. And preparation doesn't always feel good. It stretches you, it challenges you, it forces you to confront parts of yourself you'd rather avoid. It puts you in situations where you have to choose between comfort and growth, between distraction and awareness, between giving up and staying present. That's where you are right now, in a moment where every small decision matters, more than you realize. Every time you ignore that inner voice, it matters. Every time you delay something you know is important, it matters. Every time you choose distraction over awareness, it matters. Because the test isn't one big moment. It's a series of small moments that build on each other. Moments that seem insignificant at first, but together they determine whether you're ready for what's coming. And here's the part most people miss. The test feels the hardest right before it ends. That's when the confusion peaks. That's when the silence feels unbearable. That's when you start questioning everything. Your direction, your purpose, even yourself. And that's exactly where people fail. Not because they weren't capable, but because they gave up too early. They assumed the silence meant stop. They assumed the pressure meant go back. They assumed the confusion meant you're on the wrong path. But what if it means the opposite? What if the silence is there, so you learn to listen deeper? What if the pressure is there to sharpen your awareness? What if the confusion is there to test your focus? Because if you can stay grounded in this moment, if you can remain alert despite everything feeling unclear, if you can trust that this isn't random, but intentional, then you're not just passing the test. You're proving that you're ready. Ready for the shift. Ready for the breakthrough. Ready for the very thing you've been getting closer to this entire time. But don't forget, the test isn't over yet. And how you move from this point forward, how you respond to what you feel, what you notice, what you've been ignoring, that will decide everything. Because this moment, right here, it's not just another phase, it's the line between missing it and stepping into it. But what comes after this test will change everything if you don't fail this moment. This is the moment where everything can either fall apart or finally come together. Right here, right now. Your next moves matter more than ever. Not the big dramatic decisions, but the small, quiet ones you make when no one is watching. This is where you either drift back into distraction or step forward with awareness. You need to stay alert, not just physically, but spiritually. Pay attention to what you feel, what keeps repeating, what keeps nudging you from within. That quiet voice you've been brushing off, stop ignoring it. It's not random. It's not your imagination. It's guidance. And in moments like this, guidance doesn't shout. It whispers. Slow down enough to hear it. Because if you keep rushing, if you keep filling every moment with noise and distraction, you will miss what's right in front of you. And this isn't the time to miss anything. Look at your life closely. What patterns have been showing up again and again? What thoughts keep returning? No matter how much you try to push them away, what situations feel like they're trying to teach you something, but you haven't fully faced them yet? That's where your attention needs to go. Stop running from it. Stop delaying it. Focus it directly, with clarity and honesty, because the breakthrough you're waiting for is often hidden inside the very thing you've been avoiding. And at the same time, you need to trust God more than ever, even when things don't make sense, even when the path isn't clear, even when the silence feels heavy. Trust that there is a reason you are in this moment. Trust that you are not being led into confusion without purpose. Trust that even when you can't see the full picture, Something is being aligned behind the scenes. But trust doesn't mean doing nothing. It means staying aware while you move forward. It means being present enough to recognize when something shifts, when an opportunity appears, when a door quietly opens in a way you didn't expect, because it won't look obvious. It might come as a simple idea, a conversation, a sudden realization, a moment where everything feels clear for just a second. And if you are not alert, you'll miss it. That's why you need to be spiritually awake right now. Not half aware, not distracted, fully present. Feel what's happening around you. Notice the details. Pay attention to what your spirit is picking up, even if your mind doesn't fully understand it yet, because your spirit recognizes things before your logic does. And in moments like this, logic alone isn't enough. You need awareness. You need sensitivity. You need to be tuned in. And that also means letting go of what's been dulling your focus, the habits that keep you distracted, the thoughts that keep you stuck, the excuses that keep you comfortable. This is not the time for comfort. This is the time for clarity. You're too close to go numb now, too close to drift back into autopilot, too close to ignore what's been placed right in front of you. So, sharpen yourself mentally, spiritually, emotionally. Be intentional with your time. Be intentional with your thoughts. Be intentional with your actions. Ask yourself throughout the day, am I paying attention right now? Or am I just moving without awareness? Because that question alone can shift everything. It can pull you out of distraction. It can bring you back into alignment. It can help you catch the very moment you've been getting closer to. And don't underestimate how quickly things can change. One moment of awareness can open a door. One decision can shift your direction. One realization can connect everything that once felt confusing. But only if you're ready. Only if you're paying attention. Only if you stop ignoring what's been right in front of you this whole time. Because this isn't just about avoiding a mistake. This is about stepping into something bigger, something that requires your focus, your trust, your awareness, right now. So don't hesitate. Don't delay. Don't second guess what you've been feeling. Lean into it. Listen to it. Act on it. Because in the next moment, something will shift, and only those who are ready will recognize it. You didn't come this far just to miss what God has been preparing for you. Think about everything you've already gone through. The confusion, the waiting, the moments you felt like giving up, but didn't. The times you kept moving forward, even when you had no clear direction. None of that was wasted. None of that was random. Every step, every delay, every challenge has been shaping you for this exact moment. And now, you're here, closer than you've ever been. But this is also the most delicate moment of all, because being close doesn't guarantee anything. Being close means the stakes are higher. It means your awareness has to be sharper. It means what you do right now, how you think, how you move, how you respond, will determine whether you step into what's been prepared or watch it slip past you. This is your final warning and your final chance. Don't let everything you've been through lead to a moment of distraction. Don't let comfort pull you away now. Don't let doubt convince you to hesitate when you should be moving with clarity. Because what's ahead of you isn't small. It's not ordinary. It's something that has been building, aligning, and waiting for the right moment to appear in your life. And that moment is closer than you think. But it requires something from you. It requires your attention, your obedience, your willingness to trust, even when you don't fully understand. Because this is the part where many people fall off. They get tired right before the breakthrough. They lose focus right before the shift. They start questioning everything right when things are about to come together. Don't let that be your story. Stay locked in. Stay aware. Stay connected to what you feel deep inside. Because God didn't bring you this far just to leave you confused or empty-handed. If you're here, if you're feeling this, if something inside you is telling you, this moment matters, then it does. More than you realize. You are not behind. You are not late. You are not lost. You are right on the edge of something that could change everything. But only if you don't pull back now. Only if you don't ignore what's been shown to you. Only if you stay present enough to recognize it when it arrives. This is where your faith becomes real. Not in comfort, but in uncertainty. Not in clarity, but in trust. Not in ease, but in awareness. And you have what it takes, but you have to choose it right now. So don't scroll past this moment like it's just another video. Don't treat this like just another message. Take it personally. Let it wake you up. Let it shift how you move from this point forward. Because something is coming, something real, something important. And it's been getting closer with every step you've taken. But now it's here, at the edge of your awareness, waiting for you to recognize it. So stay ready, stay focused, stay spiritually awake, and when you feel that moment, when everything inside you tells you, this is it, don't hesitate. Move, trust, step into it. If this message spoke to you, don't ignore that feeling. Comment Amen to confirm you're ready. Subscribe so you don't miss what's next. Like and share this with someone who needs this reminder right now. Because not everyone will catch this moment. Not everyone will recognize what's being placed in front of them. But you can if you stay alert, if you stay aware, if you stay ready. A few stay alert and they receive everything. The rest look back and realize they missed it.